how sales message has essentially created a positive ROI for us and our team over at danmartell.com. It's actually generated about $90,000 in additional business each and every month. So we've done that in a few different ways. Sales message is actually now an integrated part of our automated sales flow. So for instance, when somebody books a call, like I said, everything is inbound with what we're doing at SaaS Academy and danmartell.com. So when somebody books a call, we're using sales message right off the bat to send a quick message saying, hey, notice you booked a call. What do you hope to get out of the call? We're also using it as a way to remind our prospects about the call 1 hour prior to. So 1 hour prior to the call, we have an automated text message that goes out via Sales MSG that just reminds them, hey, just checking in, are you still good for a call in 1 hour? And implementing those things alone has decreased our no-show rates by about 20%. What is the return on investment on a platform like Sales Message? For us, how we understand and how we quantify that value is through a very metrics-driven process. We know what a lead cost us. We know exactly what our sales conversions are and what our projections are. So incorporating sales message into that process has actually been able to, like I said, decrease our no-show rates by about 20%. And if we were to quantify that, that's actually turning into tens of thousands of dollars each month for our business. Yeah, our follow-up process looks like this. We have about 12 touch points that happen after every sale. They're very systemized touch points. Some of them include emails and text messages and LinkedIn, but essentially it's been an integral part of that follow-up process. If you think about it, things like email, things like LinkedIn, they're things that you might check every once in a while. You might check it, a couple times a day, let's say, maybe even once a day, maybe not all, maybe not at all throughout your day. Your cell phone is something that is always on you. If you get a text message, I don't know about you, but for me, probably the easiest, best way to get a hold of me, clearest way where I can send a quick response. So we've actually seen a huge uptick in our response rates by moving to text messages because it's easier for our clients. It's directly cutting through the noise, getting right to them, to their phones. And yeah, our response rates have been through the roof. It's been amazing. If I were to give some tips to essentially give to other sales teams when incorporating text message into your process, I would say one big takeaway is something called speed to lead. At the end of the day, when a lead comes into your system, it's really a numbers game. You're racing against the clock to respond as fast as possible. I know with sales message, we've been able to incorporate some automation into that process so that as soon as a lead essentially inquires that they're interested, they're getting messages from us. That's speed to lead. I would say that if there's any big takeaway, how fast you respond to your prospects is going to have a direct correlation to how many of them essentially book a call. Incorporate it into your entire process and your entire flow. Things like follow-up emails, let's say. That's something that traditionally we create templates for, and we have a process around follow-up. But we're not usually thinking about how do we incorporate that into something like SMS. But the biggest piece of advice I would give is think outside of the box. There are a lot of really interesting ways that you can incorporate SMS into, your follow-up formula, into your demo request flow that are actually really beneficial to you and the company. It systemizes the process to everybody, and it's going to have a big impact on your conversion rates.